Yeah, so just a reminder, so as we go, I want you guys to ask questions, okay? I don't want this to just to be, we're up here talking and you guys are falling asleep, right? Yeah, I mean, you've been working all day already. Who knows what time you got up? I think I was up around 2:30, so I mean, it's just the way things work with what we do in our trades, right? Okay, so we want you guys to be very involved in what we're doing. You got questions, we want to know about it, okay? You guys kind of are our guinea pigs on this go around. This is the very first hydronics course that, as far as we know, anybody's put together. Yep. Okay, there's always been manufacturers trainings, there's always been things you can go to that way, but as far as a course that really gets down and dirty with the different stuff, as far as we know, we're trying to start something up for you guys, okay? So please ask questions, but like you said, this is going to be recorded, okay? So it can be used for future use, and guys that are out of town, different parts of the state, they can pay for the course and get on and do it as well. Okay, so if you have a question, please just raise your hand. I'm going to ignore you, or Eric will ignore you for a second until one of us with the mic can get to you, and then we'll continue on. We'll get the question and we'll get moving. Okay? All right? Everybody good? Okay? We will try and take some breaks. I don't want to just sit here the whole time. Like Dave says, we do have a boiler system that's out here that we can go look at, we can play with, we can try and get familiar with. You know, mess around, we'll see what we can break and screw up, so we have to fix it. Okay, we'll see how things go that way. We are going to bring in some local reps as well throughout the next 5 weeks, and we're going to try and get some hands-on and some show and tell and some stuff for you guys to touch and play with and get to see and get to know them as well, because when you got issues out in the field with something, you want to know who you got to call, right? Okay, so we're going to try and bring those guys in, get you familiar with them as well. All right, makes sense? Okay, so I guess to start off, UPHCA has asked Eric and I. My name's James. I've been in hydronics specifically for about 20 years. Okay, I've been in the field. I've been on the wholesale side. I've been on the rep side. I'm back out in the field. Not really sure why I decided to go back out. Okay, but I do currently work in the field right now with a company. I do have my own company as well, so things are busy, right? Utah's great for construction, so a lot of stuff to do. I've done some training over the years with one of the last employers I had. We kind of started developing some stuff, and then just things changed, and we moved, and now we got with Dave here at UPHC and trying to build something up here with this, okay? So, yeah. This is Eric.
Nice to meet you guys. Just to tap off of what Dave mentioned, coming to this class, it's a niche market. And it's awesome. You guys are going to have fun learning what hydronics is all about. And with the homes, high-end homes that you guys are working on, people are going to be asking for this kind of stuff. And learning this 101 course, this crash course, you guys are going to learn some really top-notch stuff. So I'm really excited for you guys to be here, because this is some good stuff, really good stuff. So like James said, I'm Eric Young. I've been in the industry for about 20 years as well. Started out of high school in '98 in HVAC, and we dabbled with radiant heating. The guy I was with actually learned about radiant heat on this old house. We didn't have internet back then, so that's how we did our little crash course on hydronics, and somehow it worked. So I also helped my brother-in-law start his hydronics company in the early 2000s. I've been on the wholesale side. I've worked with contractors designing systems like James and I. He dabbled with it. It's been fun. It's been fun to work with the contractors and helping extend the knowledge. And then I've been on the rep side. I've been with 2 rep agencies, and now I'm regional manager for equipment controls. So any of the Pietro Fiorentini gas regulators that you guys are using out in the field would be your contact to helping you out on troubleshooting and helping out on gas side. And we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the presentations. We'll be diving into that, and I'll be helping out on that presentation. So, but between both of us, we've got about 40 years of knowledge on hydronics. And it's been a lot of fun, really. It's a lot of fun. And you guys are going to make the mechanical rooms look awesome. You're going to complement the house with the systems that you guys are doing. And there's going to be a huge demand for you after this class because of what you guys know. So,
yeah. Okay. So we're going to try and jump back and forth as we go through the class. Like I said, this is the first go around, so we're trying to figure out how to best make this fit for you guys, but please participate, okay? We want you guys to help us out. Let's figure out how we can help you guys on what you guys want to know and what you guys are looking for. Okay. So just first off, a little bit of background from you guys. Who has done boilers and radiant systems before? So pretty much most of you kind of a little bit. Okay. All right. Who troubleshoots them? You go out and troubleshoot? Okay. You love doing the troubleshoot? No? Okay. I actually do. I love the challenge, actually. Yeah, that's fun. So my background, I do a lot of control systems. I can wire whatever. Okay. I do like that. As we get into the other classes we were talking about, we're trying to do another, like a second year, third year type trainings as well. Okay. So those ones will go a lot more in depth. So you may have questions during these next 5 weeks in these classes that we'll try and touch on, but I don't want to get too crazy deep because some of you really don't know a whole lot. Maybe some of you do. And so we got to find that mix for all of us. I don't want to go too crazy deep into it though and just overwhelm if you really don't know what's going on. Okay. So the next advanced course will get more into wiring and more into troubleshooting boilers and how you test them and how you troubleshoot, how you get into stuff and whatnot. But like Eric said, this should be a really good course for you guys to just give you a very broad overview to know how radiant systems work, what you need to look for, what you're trying to do, all the different components, all the different manufacturers that are out there, because there's a lot of different people, places, and things out there to play with the radiant, right? Okay, we got a lot of stuff to do. So I got a whole bunch of PowerPoint presentations, which are boring as hell, okay? But they serve their purpose because there's going to be a lot of pictures for you guys, okay? You all have books in front of you. The books kind of match, and they're going to go along with the presentation. And there's a whole bunch of blanks. If you've already looked through them, there's a lot of blank stuff in there, okay? This is for you guys. Make your notes. Write your stuff down. You got questions, do a star, whatever you want to do. Let's get those questions answered, okay? If we're moving and you don't have that page filled out, raise your hand, let us know, okay? Class participation here, all right? Not everybody gets a trophy, but everybody gets a trophy, okay? We want everybody to participate with us.